They told me I was doing a great job. My manager said it, the client said it, my teammates said it. And honestly, I believed every single word. Then one Monday morning, a list went up. Employee of the Month. I scrolled through it twice. My name wasn't there. And that's when everything I thought I knew about this job started to fall apart. Let me back up. It was March, a Monday. I got in at 8:40, made coffee, opened my inbox. Normal morning. Except, today was the day they announced the monthly top performers. I wasn't going to say it out loud, but I was expecting my name to be on that list. And I had every reason to think so. The month before, one of our client contracts was falling apart, completely. I stayed until 11 at night rewriting the proposal, took calls on the weekend, picked up every piece that was slipping through the cracks. We saved the deal. The client called me directly afterwards, said, "This wouldn't have happened without you." My manager stood up in a team meeting and said, "Let's give him a round of applause." So yeah, I thought this was my month. 10 a.m., the company-wide email dropped. I opened it like it was nothing, casual, unbothered. My heart was beating a little faster than I wanted to admit. Sales Team 1, Sales Team 2, Planning, Operations, name after name. I scrolled down, then back up. My name wasn't on it. I read it again, slower this time. Nothing. A coworker glanced at my screen. "Huh, that's surprising." I shrugged. It is what it is. But that wasn't true. Something shifted inside me that morning. A quiet kind of emptiness. Not anger, not frustration, just hollow. At lunch, I sat down with a friend from another department. We'd been at the company the same amount of time, same background, no family connections, no shortcuts, just two people who showed up and worked. He brought up the list right away. I saw it, didn't think you'd miss it. You basically closed that deal on your own. I didn't answer, just pushed my food around. Then he leaned in. You know who actually got picked? Someone from the planning team. Okay, what did she do? She organized a presentation for an executive. One meeting, one slide deck. He paused, and suddenly, she's visible. Visible. That's when it clicked. In this place, hard work and recognition are not the same thing. Praise is emotional. Recognition is political. That afternoon, my manager thanked me again, in front of the team. More applause. A month ago, it felt good. That day, it felt empty. Because applause doesn't change your position. It doesn't protect you. It doesn't show up when decisions are made. It fades the moment everyone sits back down. After the meeting, another coworker stopped by my desk. You know how they actually pick those names, right? Not really. It has to be something you can put in a report. A number, a metric. Something someone higher up can point to and say, "See, this person did this." He paused. What you did last month was important, but it's hard to put into a box. Hard to put into a box. I kept turning that over in my head for the rest of the day. Around 5, the energy in the office shifted the way it always does at the end of the day. People started stretching, checking their phones. One guy, been at the company over a decade, stood up and announced he was buying lottery tickets. Again. I've got a feeling about this week. You said that last week. He shook his head. Last week was a feeling. This week is a certainty. Everyone laughed. I laughed too. And for about 30 seconds, nothing else mattered. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying the day. Not just the bad parts. all of it. And I kept coming back to one idea that made me uncomfortable. Some people in this company don't start the race and then hope to win. They're already positioned to win before the race even begins. They're close to the people who make decisions. They're in the right meetings. They get seen, not because they work the hardest, but because they work in the right place. I thought effort was enough. I fought first and assumed recognition would follow. That's not how this works. Praise and recognition are not the same thing. Praise is what they give you to keep you going. Recognition is what actually changes your life. And that night, for the first time, I understood the difference. The next morning, I got to my desk and opened my inbox. New email from HR. Upcoming organizational changes, April. It said there would be team restructuring, staff adjustments. Anyone affected would be contacted individually. The coworker next to me read it at the same time. Here we go again. Wonder who's next. I stared at the screen, and for the first time, I didn't just think about how to do my job better. How long can I actually last here? That question is where this story really starts. If you want to know what I did next, stick around.